Hola, ¿qué tal? Welcome to the channel where we share advice on travel in Spain and Portugal. And welcome to a new session of questions and answers, a quick summary of how these Q&A sessions work. You have a question for us. If you want a quick answer, find a video related to the question, fire away, and within a day you will get an answer as we attempt to reply to all incoming questions every 24 hours. But if you cannot find a video related to your question or are not on a rush, leave your question at the commentary box down below here and we will reply to it on the next Q&A session. The next session, by the way, is due to air at the beginning of December. So without further ado, let's get started with your questions. I am reading your questions on a prompter I have on my camera. Hirisi, hi Tony, how many days do you recommend for a road trip by car starting from Seville, Cordoba, Ronda, Malaga with stops around to see the amenities? And another question, Tony, from Seville, which is the best way to travel to Malaga? A road trip admits as many days as you want to add to it, but I would say a week would be a reasonable period of time for a road trip from Seville to Malaga, including Jerez, the Pueblos Blancos and Ronda. Check it out as we have several videos with a road trip around the Pueblos Blancos, the white villages of Cádiz. The best way from Seville to Malaga would be a high-speed train, even if you have to backtrack to Cordoba. Olgita, hi Tony, thank you very much for your channel. It's very informative and practical. Thank you. Could you tell us where we can leave our luggage in Barcelona for a week and what is the cost? We are traveling to Spain in the end of October. I asked this question because we want to go to San Sebastian, but airlines let you carry only one item which weighs no more than 10 kilograms. Thank you. Hi Olgita, just to clarify, airlines will let you carry whatever you are willing to pay for. You can carry bigger items of luggage. You will have to pay for them. You could leave your luggage in Barcelona in the luggage store in the center of Barcelona. We will link in the first comment below the video. You can check the cost following the link. It might be cheaper to pay the airline to carry the luggage with you. Noemi, hi Tony, thank you for all your videos. Have a couple of questions. We'll be traveling to Seville and planning a one-day trip to Cádiz. Trying to purchase train tickets for one day in November and train line shows all sold out. Is it too early to purchase or are they in fact sold out? My next question, I will also travel to Cordoba from Seville by train, already purchased these train tickets. Would like to know best way to get to Nerja from Cordoba. Thank you for all your very informative videos. Forgot to add, travel from Cordoba to Nerja for a day trip. Is it possible without renting a car? Thank you and love your channel. Hi Noemi, if you cannot find tickets for a given train trip, it is because in 90% of the cases they are not being sold yet. Nerja and Cordoba are an odd combination. You could take a high-speed train to Malaga and then a bus to Nerja, but we don't see Nerja as a day trip from Cordoba with or without a rented car. You will spend more time going and coming back than in Nerja itself. And if you go to Nerja, go to nearby Frigiliana, which is wonderful. So leave it for a future trip when you can do that day trip to Nerja and Frigiliana from Malaga. Jeff, hello Tony, thank you for your wealth of knowledge regarding Spain. It is very much appreciated. The amount of detail you put into your videos is asombroso y perspicaz. Thank you. Good Spanish there. I have a question regarding the north of Spain. Between Galicia and the Basque regions, is there a town that is not a village that does not get too windy or rainy from the Bay of Biscay, having difficulty finding that happy medium for the fall and winter months there? Also, I am a pickleball player. How can I best find public courts to play, or am I going to have to join a private athletic club? Your help is most appreciated. Muchas gracias. Cheers, Tony. Hi, Jeff. There is no answer for your first question. You're talking about a region that is heavily affected by rain fronts coming from the Atlantic. There might be some minor regional differences we are not aware of, but not to the point of being able to say go here or there and avoid the bad weather. As for pickleball, your best bet is to get in touch with a site specialized on the topic, as we don't have information we can share with you. We live in Spain but are not familiar with that topic. A2WC, Tony, thank you very much for all your valuable advice. We are visiting Madrid in January and planning on Segovia, which is the best and easiest way to get there from Madrid. I understand the train station is not near the city center in Segovia. Thanks again. Hello, you can go by car, you can go by high-speed train, or you can go by bus. In the video we have dedicated to Segovia in the channel, you will find the details of each option. Personally, for Segovia, we prefer the bus. Link in the first comment below the video. Giuliano, hello from Australia, Tony. My wife and I love your videos and we're going to Spain and Portugal for the first time next year in April. What do you think are our chances to see the Magic Fountain water show in Barcelona by then? I understand it has not been working for a while due to water restrictions. All the best. Hello Giuliano, hello Australia. We haven't received yet the crystal ball that will allow us to tell when the severe drought affecting Barcelona that has caused the interruption of the water show will come to an end. Seriously, we cannot tell. It will all depend on the amount of rainfall during fall and winter. We hope it will be working again, but we cannot tell. Marion and Jan, wonderful video. Where would you recommend making a base for hiking the Spanish Pyrenees? A few ideas for towns would be great. We are moderate hikers, not mountain climbers. Thank you. Hi Marion and Jan, we would need more details as you don't mention length of time or time of the year, but Benasque is a wonderful place with an endless variety of trails. And for shorter stays, Torla will also be great. Bob Brisk, hi Tony, first of all thank you very much for your detailed videos about traveling to different countries. My wife and I are going for vacation to Spain in a couple of weeks for 15 days and we'll be visiting cities like Madrid, Toledo, Seville, Granada, Valencia and Barcelona. We would like to buy tickets for high-speed train in advance. Could you please tell me which site online is the best to purchase those tickets? Thank you very much in advance for your help. Hello, the site we recommend is the Trainline. We're going to leave you a link to a video where we explain how it works. You mentioned you're traveling in 15 days time and want to buy high-speed tickets in advance, but that is definitely not in advance. As we have explained umpteenth times, if you want to catch the best fares, you have to buy them as far in advance as possible. We're talking about months, not weeks. We see people often complaining about the high cost of high-speed train travel, but that's because they don't take advantage of the promotional fares available to early risers. GL, hi, would you recommend a day trip from Barcelona to Madrid? Is that doable without feeling rushed? This would be for middle of December. And the answer is absolutely not. It's a horrifying thought. It's not only that there are myriad wonderful places to visit near Barcelona as day trips, it's that why would you want to do that? Where would you go in Madrid? What would be the purpose of a trip where you would spend longer going and returning than at the destination? Just don't do it, please. And GL as well, also, can you please advise on how to purchase first-class train tickets for sitting together? On Trainline websites, it says you cannot purchase tickets with selection of seats. Thank you. You need to select a fare that allows you to select seats, regardless of the class, or pay for the ticket selection. The Trainline allows for it, but if you buy a ticket that does not include, if you purchase a fare that does not include ticket selection, it will not be offered. But the Trainline allows you to select seats, yes. No more red doc. I always learn a great deal from each video as you give useful and practical info that I have used many times during our trips to both Spain and Portugal. I do have a question that I hope you can address. We will be traveling in Spain at the end of October throughout the first weekend in November, starting in Malaga, then Granada for 3 nights, and ending in Barcelona. I know November the 1st is a national holiday, which falls on a Friday. What can I expect to find closed in Barcelona? Does everything stay closed? Thank you again for all the hard work you do to provide such great content. Okay, here we go with some reassurances for you. The bank holiday will have a minor impact on Barcelona. The large stores will be closed, and so will be the public markets. But tourist attractions, bars, and restaurants will be opened business as usual. Sof Altini, hello and thank you for your helpful videos. We will drive from Malaga to Granada. Are there toll posts on the road? How do we pay? Thank you again. Good news for you, there are no tolls on that specific stretch of road. And that was the final question for this Q&A session. We'll see you again on the next Q&A session in December. If you want to have a look at the previous sessions, you can see now the summary on the screen. See you in December.